going on, everyone? Journalicious, back for the video. I am here to review Fight Night Dynamite. Ooh, spooky. So spooky. The only scary thing about this show is the booking. Oh, man. All right, how was this episode? Was this episode of Dynamite worse than last week's? Last week's episode was an abomination on every single conceivable level. I hated last week's episode. It was garbage. This week's episode was not good. It wasn't good, but there was some decent stuff in it to where it's not unbearably bad. This was a middle of the road show for me. There were some things that I actually genuinely liked. The tag team match and Shelton and Swerve and Bobby coming out. And there was things I didn't like. Anything Blackpool Combat Club related or Chris Jericho related, I hated. We're going to go through the show. As always, we're going to dissect it. I don't think I'm going to destroy the show like I did Dynamite last week. If you want to hear me destroy an AEW show, go watch my Collision review. And I'm sure this upcoming Saturday's Collision is going to be a wondrously trash-ass show. Dynamite opens up with the BCC running roughshod, cutting stupid promos. Pockets comes out. Orange Cassidy comes out, interrupts their little promo vignette shit, and he starts cutting a promo. Now, Orange Cassidy is okay on the mic. I don't think he's terrible. I don't think he's great. I think he's just fine. The crowd was quiet.
There's no future AEW. They have no place to go.
Quiet in the way of they were listening to him talk. For every other promo segment and for the rest of the show, the crowd was quiet because there just wasn't a lot of people in the arena at all. But we're listening to Orange Cassidy. He says he didn't want to do this, but now that Cassidy's attacked the people he's cared about, he's going to challenge Moxley. God, man, my brain is fried. Now that Moxley has attacked the people he's cared about, he's challenging him at a world title match at Full Gear, and he leaves, and for some reason they don't cue his music when he leaves.
Moxley, not at all.
We then see the commentary team. I'm like, okay, do we finally have a decent commentary this week, Tony? Of course not. We're never going to have a good commentary team on this show. Fuck that shit. I see Daddy Magic on the commentary team. Tony, what the fuck are we doing? Why is Daddy Magic on the commentary team with Sockface and Shivani? These assholes look miserable. Is Daddy Magic as bad as, let's say, Shivani or Sockface? No, he's not. I would much rather have Ian Riccaboni, Nigel McGuinness on Dynamite, and Nigel McGuinness and Daddy Magic on Collision. That sounds like a way better combo to me. Now, personally, I would actually have Nigel McGuinness and Mauro Ranallo on Dynamite, and Nigel McGuinness and Ian Riccaboni on Collision. I think that is the best way to go about your commentary team. Daddy Magic is mid as fuck. I miss Taz. Let's go get Nigel back on Dynamite. I don't care if he's a Collision guy. Mercedes pops up. Oh, yay. She is looking really good. I may think she's mid, but she is one of the most attractive women. Her and Camille pull up. She cuts an annoying promo, and she fucks off those two pieces of useless plastic she has over her shoulders that she calls championships. Adam Cole comes out. I'm like, okay, this could be decent. I'm looking forward to this. He has his Undisputed Kingdom garb on, even though it's weird because he said that he didn't want anything to do with the Undisputed Kingdom. He wanted to do this Max storyline himself. Okay, cool. Buddy looks fantastic. This dude looks like he should be a champion in this company. Why isn't Tony pushing this guy? Does Tony have like a thing against wrestlers that actually are ripped, that have mass? because Adam Cole is in this ring looking like the jobber, and Buddy is looking like the conquering fucking wrestler over here. This dude looks like a fucking mammoth. There is a weird spot where I think Buddy does like a knee strike into Cole, and it looks so fucking fake. This match wasn't bad. Another part that I hated in this match is when Buddy does this sequence of moves onto Adam Cole, and they look fucking devastating. Cole kicks out at one and then hulks up. What the fuck? And there's a point in the match where he kayfabe hurts his leg.
Oh my.
The ref is taking him away. Buddy calls him a bitch. And then he comes back, beats Buddy, and wins the match. Really? So Buddy got beat by Adam Cole with a bum leg. We're just going to bury Buddy, one of the best wrestlers in this company. Are you fucking serious? Oh my God. Kyle O'Reilly is watching. Match is over. Adam Cole pins Buddy 1, 2, 3. And the reason why I'm not so hard on this match is because it's revealed that Buddy was pushing Adam Cole to get him ready for MJF. There is a storyline going on here. Buddy did all of these things to Adam Cole, attacking his leg and trying to destroy him to reawaken the old Adam Cole inside of him. The one that was like dormant. I don't mind that. I think that's a decent story. They actually tried here. I bet you this wasn't a Tony Khan idea. I bet you this was a Buddy Matthews idea, because this dude knows what the fuck he's doing. Fantastic. Cole wins, and then Aleister Black teleports into the ring, and they set up a match for next week. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. We are about to bury not just Buddy, but also Aleister Black. Aleister Black shouldn't be losing any kind of match, ever. He should not be getting pinned or submitted or anything. This is a lose-lose situation. You should be booking Aleister Black strong. You should be booking Aleister Black to go after guys like Takeshita, to go after guys like fucking Okada. Those are the types of guys you need to be booking fucking Aleister Black against. This dude is incredible. But yeah, he's about to eat a pin from Adam Cole next week. He should beat Adam Cole. Let Adam Cole suffer a setback on his way to Full Gear. Let him get his win back with somebody else. Maybe Ishii. Let him beat Tomohiro. Maybe Minoru Suzuki. Let him beat him up. Great. Private Party cuts a backstage promo, and they promise Christopher Daniels that they will win the tag titles. Great. Can't wait to get to that match, because that match actually wasn't that bad. Adam Cole backstage. Here we go. He says he doesn't blame MJF for his bad ankle. He should. He should blame MJF for the reason why his ankle was fucked up. He came to the ring trying to save him from Samoa Joe. He should say that it's because of you I was out for all those months. That's why I turned on you. Because you didn't come visit me. You didn't give a shit. After he says that he doesn't blame him for the ankle, he says that he was a bad friend because MJF never checked up on him. He says he knew MJF was going to turn on him. Yeah, okay. And then he sucks off AEW and promises he will beat him at Full Gear. Great. I don't care. The storyline isn't interesting or deep enough. The Undisputed Kingdom are jobbers. Adam Cole physically looks okay. He doesn't look as good as he really could. And I don't care. This is more likely going to result in an MJF win. Why would MJF lose against Adam Cole after Adam Cole betrayed him, costed him the tag titles and the world title, and took MJF out for months? Why would MJF lose that match? I have MJF win. Adam Cole has zero reason to win that match unless they want to do a fuck finish and then maybe do another match at World's End or something. I don't know what the hell's going on with this damn booking. Oh, God. All right. My boy Kyle Fletcher comes out. He looks great. As I said on my Collision review, I'm really fucking with his new douchey, like goddamn high school jock asshole look. Like, I'm really fucking with this new look. He looks so unlikable. He looks like a dickhead, and I like that. This means, like, whenever he's doing dastardly shit, physically, he looks the part. He comes out with Don Fallis. Don Fallis is cutting a promo on, Fletcher's so great, Ospreay sucks, what a woman.
Kyle Fletcher has something important to say.
Mark Davis then comes out. I was like, who the fuck is this? Who is this idiot? And then it's revealed that he's Ospreay and Fletcher's old friend. He then tells Fletcher that he is going too far. Another thing, before I continue with this segment, Tony, Fletcher has Callis as a manager, right? Why is Fletcher talking more than Callis? I get you want to get him some mic time, but Fletcher just isn't that good on the mic yet.
I have no problem cutting the past loose.
Let Callis talk for him. Let him just stand there, look all smug, big and buff, and let Fletcher hype him, and let Callis hype him up. He's not good on the mic yet, Tony. What are we doing? Anyways, this Mark Davis idiot comes out and tells Fletcher that he went too far. He betrayed the United Empire or Kingdom, or whatever faction they're called. Fletcher then tells Davis to make a decision, because if he doesn't, he'll make one for him, and he has no problem turning on his best friend. Yay! And they promote a Fletcher versus Commander match on Collision. I can't wait to tear it apart because I hate Collision. It is the worst wrestling show on television. We cut to Hangman. Oh, yay, Hangman. Let's sing Hangman Adam Page. Man, what the fuck are we doing with Hangman? Why isn't he chasing the world title? Jay White is fine. I like Jay White, but he should be chasing after the World Heavyweight Championship. He beat Swerve. That's boom. 1 out of 2 done on the mission statement. The next thing we need to accomplish is getting this man his world title back so we can start building the all-in main event. When Swerve is done fucking around with the Hurt Syndicate, he needs to get into the Owen, win it next year, and then challenge Hangman at All In so we can finish this feud. But nope, he's dicking around with Jay White. Yeah, okay. He gets a decent promo on him. He says he will end him and the Bang Bang Gang 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 Gang.
With less than you had before, I will leave you behind.
Yay! Decent promo. Again, I like heel Adam Page. I'm finally taking him seriously. The BBC come out. I'm like, oh, here we go. With their shitty fucking theme music. It's ass. Bring back Wild Thing, please.
Answer a challenge, I would think. That's number 1.
Bring back Wild Thing. This new Def Rebel, Mikey Ruckus type Def Rebel-y type music. It's not it. It's not it. It's like Mikey Ruckus only tried with the Hurt Syndicate's themes. And all these other themes are ass. They walk out. Moxley's tweaking like he's a fucking animatronic. They all get in the ring. I'm like, okay, are we finally going to advance the story? Is Moxley going to explain why he's doing what he's doing? What is the goal? Where are we going? No. He then says, Orange Cassidy, I'm challenging you to a match of Full Gear. Says Orange Cassidy it should be a leader. I'm like, why are we hyping up Orange Cassidy so much? He's not winning the world title. It's not happening. Moxley is not going to lose his first championship defense. The earliest Moxley is going to lose is World's End, because that is when his world and the BBC's world will end. Last year, it was a babyface having his world crash down around him. MJF. This year, the heels' worlds will end. Every heel in the company that holds championships should drop them to babyfaces at World's End, or at least have it start at Full Gear. Because the only babyface champions we have are now fucking Private Party. That's how you build the story. Are we going to get there? Probably. We'll see. Orange Cassidy is not taking the championship off Moxley. Will he eventually win the world title? Yes, because that's Tony's boy. Of course, he's going to win the World Heavyweight Championship one day. Now it's not today. Cuts a promo on him. I don't care. He then, for some reason, starts to attack Yuta. They all turn on Yuta. They get him down to the ground. They put a chair on his neck. They're seemingly going to snap his neck. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? This is so stupid. Orange Cassidy comes out, seemingly trying to save Yuta. Why? This man tried to murder Bryan Danielson and is helping the BBC torment the entire roster. Why do you want to save him? This dude is a piece of shit. Fuck Yuta. But hey, whatever. Comes out, it's all a ploy. Ha-ha! They all start beating the living dog shit out of Orange Cassidy. Then the jobbers come through, the fucking Dark Order, the Top Flights and all them, and they get the shit knocked out of them. I'm like, this is the same fucking shit we see every goddamn week. Darby comes down from the rafters. It's such a sorry-ass looking way. It looks like he's just dangling. He attacks Claudio Ravioli. They go to a table, and then Darby falls through the table. What the fuck is this, amateur hour? Like, he's trying to beat him up, and then Darby just falls through the fucking table. What the fuck is going on here? What is happening? It was so obvious that Claudio was supposed to slam Darby through the table, or vice versa. But the table just breaks. Okay, they fucked the spot up. Fantastic. The baby faces somehow managed to push the Blackpool Combat Club away through the help of Darby. The BBC go away. Private Party is in the ring, and then boom, the Bucks come out. We finally get the Bucks versus Private Party match. If Private Party loses, they break up forever. Now, I'm going to say something that is going to shock all of you. This match was not bad. I repeat, this Young Bucks match was not bad. Dare I say it was decent? I couldn't believe that they were actually telling a story in the middle of the ring. Private Party is fucking great. Private Party is one of the best tag teams in the company. Tony Khan for 5 years wasted their time, wasted their talents, and never gave them a chance, never gave them a shot. He's only doing this now, seemingly, because probably the contract's coming up, and he wants to keep them in AEW. Doesn't matter anyway, since if any one of them was injured and didn't want to leave, Tony was just forced to keep you in the company because he's a fucking maniacal ruler like Vince McMahon. But that's neither here nor there. Match begins. I think the Private Party had the upper hand until Quinn accidentally hit Zay with the bell. Then the Bucks start dominating. There was so many near falls in this match. It was crazy. I went into this thinking, yeah, the Bucks are retaining. There's no way the Bucks are dropping the titles to these niggas. There's no fucking way. I don't see it happening. Cody, the Bucks, Cody comes out when I think they kicked out Quinn to ringside. Cody then tombstones Quinn into the ground and is the worst fucking tombstone I have ever seen in my life. Okada sucks. He sucks. What is the hype with Okada? What is going on here? I don't see it. Takeshita's better than Okada. Okada is mid. He hasn't done anything of note ever since he got signed to this company. I thought he was a game changer. What's going on here? He's mid. What the fuck does he even have that title? The Continental Championship. He's doing nothing with it. I'm telling y'all right now. I am telling y'all niggas right now. I need Takeshita to beat Okada in the Continental Classic and unify the Continental and International Championships. That's what we need to do. The Continental title is a waste of time. You got me ranting about Cody during a fucking Young Bucks Private Party match. I just can't stand how they book him. All he does is just say bitch and thirst after Mercedes. That's all he does. So, match continues. They literally do a shit ton of super kicks. Zay kicks out. They do the EVP trigger. Zay kicks out. I'm like, whoa, what is going on here? I was getting invested. I was looking at my phone like, whoa, okay. Wait a minute. Is Tony Khan actually going to finally do the right thing and give these brothers the championships? Is he going to do the right thing and take these tag titles off the Young Bucks and revive the tag team division with actual fucking wrestlers that will be there full time and will wrestle at least almost every week and defend those championships? Yes. Yes. They do gin and juice, 1, 2, 3, and they win. Private Party dethrones the Young Bucks. This made me very happy. This made me happy. I like this. This is great. I'm so happy for Private Party. These brothers deserve it. After 5 years of getting shafted, after 5 years of not given an opportunity and not being given a chance, these brothers finally win the tag team championships after 5 years. Do I have problems with this? Yes. One, there was barely any story that mattered going into this. There was story, but it just wasn't interesting at all. Like, it was rushed. They didn't take their time with this. I much would have preferred this being on Full Gear. Imagine if the Bucks put Private Party through a whole bunch of hoops in order to get to them, to get to the pay-per-view, and they dethroned the Bucks on the pay-per-view. I mean, the Bucks had the championships for a while. They had a chokehold on the tag team division. They killed the tag team division. Seeing these guys beat them for the titles should have been bigger than this. Again, it's a great moment. I love seeing these brothers be successful and win the championships, but there could have been more effort put into the storyline. And two, where do we go from here? The tag team division is dead. The only other tag team that I could see winning the championships is the Outrunners. Are we going to have the Outrunners beat Private Party? And the Outrunners need those tag titles more than Private Party does. And I love Private Party, but the Outrunners are more over. What is the future of the tag team division? I do not trust Tony Khan to handle the future of the tag team division the way it needs to be handled. I don't trust it. I hope Tony gives them a great story and he gives them a great reign because Zay and Quinn deserve it. I was riding high. I was like, oh my God, is this episode actually going to be good? Is this episode actually going to be decent? We got Swerve and Shelton coming up later. I'm like, holy shit, I might actually enjoy Dynamite. And then Jamie Hayter and Penelope Ford comes through. I'm like, I was like, Tony, you proved me right. You proved me right, mate. What are we doing with Jamie? What are we doing with my girl, Jamie? What are we doing with my girl, Jamie Hayter? First, she looks like a fucking 80s pop star. We need the old Jamie look back, by the way. And now she's over here dressing up like Daphne from Scooby-Doo. She looks beautiful. She's one of the most beautiful women on the planet. I'm not really complaining at how good she looks. I'm just saying. She's talking with Penelope. I don't care. I don't give a fuck.
You took from me.
You took an opportunity from me.
I'm going to beat you up. No, I'm going to beat you up. I'm going to see you next week. Oh, okay. And the segment's over. Penelope Ford looks beautiful. I'll give her that. Penelope Ford looks beautiful. I'm praying to God the match is decent. Please let the match be decent. Because what I saw on Collision did not impress me at all whatsoever. And the show goes from bad to worse. Because the learning tree, Chris Jericho, comes out. Fuck Chris Jericho. Fuck him. For what you did to Mark Briscoe, burying Mark Briscoe. I know you got in Tony's ear and you convinced him that, oh, if you put the Ring of Honor title on me, I could take the division I could take the show to greater heights. I could get you that TV deal, Tony. The ratings go up when I'm on screen TV. And then Tony, all right, yeah, okay. Yeah, Jericho, okay, man. Yeah, okay, yeah. I'm gonna put the title on you. Yeah. That's exactly what happened. That's a canon interaction between Chris Jericho and Tony Khan. I don't care. He says a bunch of shit. Mentions Uncle Dave Meltzer.
A ladder match that Dave Meltzer himself gave 4 stars to.
Still talking about Jay Briscoe. Why are we still mentioning Jay Briscoe's name? This is fucking disgusting.
I became the Ring of Honor World Champion for the 2nd time, just like Jay Briscoe.
Shut the fuck up. Can we stop? Let's stop. Let's put you got too much dip on your chip, Chris Jericho. You being on my screen and being a champion in 2024 is irritating enough. But you still talking about this man's brother. I don't give a fuck if Mark Briscoe okayed it. We're done. You beat him. You got the championship. Leave his brother's name out your goddamn mouth. This is disgusting and despicable. That's to his heel heat. He has go away heat. No one besides mentally fucking illiterate speds want to see Chris Jericho as champion. If you do, go fuck yourself. You're an idiot. And he says he'll grow Ring of Honor places it's never been before. No, you're going to kill the brand, Jericho. You're going to kill the brand. I don't know why they put that championship on you, but this lets me know that Tony Khan still has some screws loose. I don't know if he has any white powder over those screws. That's seemingly what's going on here, but he has some screws loose. Brian Keith and Big Bill look like fucking idiots. I don't care. Get this shit off my goddamn screen. Anna Jay promo. She responds to Mariah May. I don't give a fuck. She's going to lose to Mariah May on Collision. I don't care. This doesn't mean anything. There's no story to this. You know what the story is? I was wondering, why is Anna Jay getting a championship match against Mariah May? It was shown that a few weeks ago on AEW Battle of the Belts, Anna Jay pinned Mariah May in a championship eliminator match. Now, obviously, I don't watch Battle of the Belts. I'm not doing that. I don't watch that. That's like Dark Elevation. I ain't got time for that. I don't know why the fuck Tony Khan still does that. Okay, but the women's division is alive and well. We got Mariah May feuding with Anna Jay because Anna Jay went to Japan. That's it. It's because she went to Japan. She didn't go to Japan. She will not be getting the championship match. She doesn't deserve it. She's not ready yet. Anna Jay has gotten better in the ring. Yes, she is much better. Holy shit. But is she ready for a championship match? No. She's not even ready for a TBS championship match. Give me a reason to invest time for me to care about Anna Jay, and then maybe I'll give a fuck. We go from Anna Jay to her little scrawny boyfriend, Jungle Jackoff. Oh, wow, Jack Perry. This segment was great for all the wrong reasons. I don't like this segment. It was terrible, but I liked it for one reason. Jungle Jackoff seemingly was talking to the Elite. He comes outside and he meets Garcia. Garcia presses the fuck out of Jack Perry. He grabs him and throws him against the wall and then starts calling him a pussy.
You're a bitch. You mind your own business, eh? I'm sick of entitled pieces of trash like you.
Jungle Jackoff looks like a bitch. He is a bitch. He got sunned by CM Punk. This is not how you showcase your talent. This man is a champion, and yet he is getting manhandled by Daniel Garcia. It should be the other way around. It should be Daniel Garcia having physical altercations with Jungle Jackoff, with him losing. With Jungle Jackoff being physically stronger than him, he's the champion. But it's Jungle Jackoff. He's like a 5'2", scrawny little twerp. I don't care about Jungle Jackoff Jack Perry. He's garbage. He's the scapegoat of what? What is his gimmick? His entire gimmick is based around CM Punk. But since the AEW fans hate CM Punk, they let him get away with it. There's no character to him. There's nothing interesting going on. His promos suck. His matches are mid. His championship reign is forgettable. There's times where I forget he's even TNT champion. I don't give a fuck about Jack Perry. I should be wearing my CM Punk hoodie, but it's Halloween. I'm chilling right now. You have Garcia punk this nigga, no pun intended. You have him bitch Jack Perry like this. He doesn't look like a threat. He looks like a little hoe, which is exactly what he is. What the fuck was this segment? Again, I'm just trying to figure out why they're booking Jack Perry to look like a bitch. I mean, it's what he is, but still, Jesus fucking Christ. After that, he then sees the Bucks with Cody and Cutler packing, I guess. Mercedes comes out with her shitty theme music. She's looking fine as fuck. Camille comes out with her garbage ass theme music. It sucks. Holy shit. I don't know why we're doing Stat versus Camille. Neither of these women should be losing anything ever. We should be building Camille up. Having her get wins. We should be building Stat up to go after the world championship. Why does she want the TBS championship? Is there a reason? Why did she turn on Stokely? It's because I wanted to find myself. No, it's because TK ran out of booking for you, and he didn't give a fuck. That's why he broke y'all apart. Why is this match happening? Personally, Mercedes should have interfered at the end, and it should have been a disqualification to protect Camille. I mean, the crowd was quiet. I mean, this shit is so fucking dumb. Mercedes gets caught trying to hit Statlander. Chris did F5 Camille, looked pretty great. Camille did a fantastic looking leg drop on Stat. I mean, these women can go. These women can wrestle. What did the internet call them? Muscle mommies? These women are talented. These women are fantastic, especially Stat. Stat's one of my favorite female wrestlers ever. I love Statlander, but they are not using her right. If anything, Camille should be the champion instead of Mercedes. We should be building to Camille, getting more wins, getting more confidence, cementing her and establishing herself as a big name in the women's division. And in the background, she's slowly starting to kind of turn on Mercedes. She wants to be her own person. She gets tired of Mercedes' shit, and then she turns on Mercedes. That is what we should be doing with Camille. Chris reverses a tombstone from Camille, gets the pin. Very flat finish. Wasn't impressed by the finish at all. Mercedes talks down to Camille and attacks Chris Statlander. Segment is over. Ass. I don't care. I don't care. If it's Mercedes related, I don't give a fuck. Mercedes is terrible. She's a fail. I thought she was supposed to be a game changer to the women's division, but yet she has added nothing of value to the women's division. If anything, it's gotten worse. It's gotten worse because Tony Khan's stupid ass allows her to book herself and gave her Jennifer Pepper Day. Yeah. Greatest women's division in the world, my ass. You want a good women's division? Go look at that NXT roster. Go see what Shawn Michaels is cooking in NXT. That is a women's division. I don't know what the fuck this women's division is in AEW. It's a joke. It's a fucking joke. God, Stat needs to be here for that title. Period. Stat needs to be here for that title at Full Gear. Period. Point blank. Cage and the Patriarchy backstage promo. I'm like, oh, thank God it's Christian Cage. Save me. Save me, please. Please save me, Christian Cage. He only talks for like 15 seconds. They flew Christian Cage out to Dynamite with the Patriarchy and gave him like 15 seconds of promo time, while Chris Jericho got 5 minutes of promo time. Really? Christian Cage is one of the best fucking wrestlers in your company, in-ring and promo-wise. This dude is great, but yet you only give him a few seconds? A minute max? What the fuck is he on the show then? Why not cut down Chris Jericho? You know what? I'm done. I don't give a fuck. Do you care about what Christian Cage said? No, you don't. Conglomeration backstage promo. Why is Kyle O'Reilly still with these guys? We see Mark Briscoe, Kyle O'Reilly, and Tomohiro Ishii. Tomohiro Ishii is here. Why is he on Dynamite? I don't know. Yet again, he's looking like he's only there because Tony Khan cut him a 6-figure paycheck. And he's just standing there like this. It's like he can't wait for this segment to be over so he can get his ass home back to Japan and chill. And to be honest with you, I don't blame him. What the fuck these guys even talking about again? Oh yeah, Briscoe is pissed that Jericho is still talking shit about his brother. and still wants his title back. I hope Briscoe does win his championship back. When's Death Before Dishonor? In December? That's when Briscoe needs to win his championship back. There was no one on Ring of Honor worthy enough to even beat Briscoe for that title. Keep the championship on Jay Briscoe for like the rest of 2025. That dude should be the face of that brand. A dead brand, but still. I don't know why the fuck they took that title off of him. He says Jericho only won because of his friends, even though the Conglomeration didn't help Jay Briscoe when the Learning Tree Stumpy friends came and interfered. And they challenged the Learning Tree and his tards to a dishonor match.
Right, fight without honor. Manchester, New Hampshire. Let's go, baby.
I don't care. We cut to the Young Bucks. They're leaving the arena because it's too chaotic. They're pussies. Great, they're cowardly heels. Daniel says they need them. No, they don't.
We need you here, Nick. We need you.
Are we just going to forget them attacking Tony Khan and making Daniel's life a living hell? Why does Daniels need them? That Young Bucks storyline was a failure. They attacked Tony Khan for what? What came of it? What came of that storyline? I have idiots on Twitter. I saw them say, oh, the BBC storyline is a continuation of the Young Bucks storyline. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not a continuation because that storyline failed and they started this new company takeover storyline. It's not a continuation. If it was a continuation, the Young Bucks will be on top. Bucks drive off. BBC pulls up to Brandon Cutler, their stupid ass friend. I'm like, okay, are they gonna fucking kill him? They beat him up. Moxley presses Danielson. I wish. Daniels. They then break his hand with the hammer in the most fake bullshit way.
Don't do this,
I'm like, please get this garbage over with. Get. This storyline is a failure. Do you want to know why it's not getting over? Do you know why the ratings don't increase when the Blackpool Combat Club is on screen? It's because they're not beating up people we care about. The Danielson beatdown kind of worked because we care about Danielson. We have an emotional attachment to Danielson. I don't give a fuck about Brandon Cutler. I don't give a fuck about Evil Uno. I don't give a fuck about Orange Cassidy. I don't care about these guys because you didn't build them enough to where I have an emotional investment in them. If they start beating up baby faces that matter, like Will Ospreay, like Swerve, maybe I will care. Why isn't Ospreay and Swerve involved in the storyline? Wouldn't it be interesting to see Swerve fight the Blackpool Combat Club and also have to deal with Bobby Lashley? Having so many things on his plate, he wants to help to save AEW, but yeah, Lashley's on his ass. Same with Will Ospreay. He wants to help save AEW from Jon Moxley and his crew, but yet Fletcher keeps fucking with him. It could have been an interesting storyline for those guys, but no, they fumbled it. All right, we then get to Swerve versus Shelton. I'm like, thank God, save me. Match was good. Best match of the night. To be honest, this might have been my favorite match of the week in terms of wrestling. I haven't even seen SmackDown yet. This match was great. Shelton looked like a killer. There was times when he was equaling Swerve and overpowering and out-wrestling Swerve. This is Shelton's best match in years. He looked better in this one match than he did at 5 years in WWE, man. This dude is a genetic freak. The fact that he's damn near 50 and he is still going like this at a high level. He is still performing and he's still being able to keep up with one of the best wrestlers in the world. And Swerve is great. God, this match was good, man. MVP is fantastic. I love MVP. He was hyping up during the match.
How you doing, Swerve? You reconsidering your decision yet?
Swerve emotes at one point in the match, and Swerve gets the 1, 2, 3. He beat Shelton. I don't like that. I don't like it. I think Swerve should have been costed the match by Lashley. Lashley should have costed Swerve the match. Or some fucked finish should have went down. I don't like Shelton getting pinned like this. I know it's Swerve, but I think we could have figured out another way to protect Shelton. Shelton looked like a killer, But him getting pinned by Swerve, I'm like, I feel like it's still a little bit too early for me. Still a great match. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. That's how good the match was. We see MVP pull out his phone, and then the Almighty comes out with some pretty decently sounding music. Bobby Lashley comes out, does the finger point thing, no pyro. I'm like, oh, here we go. They're already fucking up his entrance. He confronts Swerve Strickland, and the Hurt Syndicate annihilates Swerve and Nana. In the background, you hear some of the production team saying, 90 seconds off air.
Strickland. We got the rest.
You hear them talking. TK, what is this? Amateur hour. I hear these idiots telling the Syndicate that they're about to go off air. They completely ravage Swerve and Nana. You can still hear the production team talking. Fucking MVP then says it to the mic.
Guess who's back in business?
Business is now booming, and the episode goes off the air. I'm surprised there's no Beast Mortos on this show, Tony. I guess I guess your little boy toy project, I guess you're keeping him on Collision. Keep it that way. Let's actually get Beast Mortos the fuck out of here. Fucking Beast Mortos. I'm getting the hell up out of here. Episode was decent to some extent. I'll give it a 5 out of 10. There was some good shit on the show. There's a lot of nonsensical shit on the show. This episode wasn't bad, but it wasn't good. It's in the middle. A lot better than last week's show. The crowd is still dead. The vibe is still off. But there's more effort put into this show. You can tell they tried. The creative team put down the drugs and the alcohol and tried. Let's keep this up. I'd rather have an average episode every week than have a shitty episode every week. I'm going to help out here. Section link in the description. Second channel link in the description. Well, actually, yeah, my anime channel. Link in the description and pick comment on my main channel. Roll to 10K on this bitch. I'm getting the fuck up out of here. Hit the outro.